What's up, everybody? Anthony here, specialtymotorcars.net, and I am freezing my baguettes off out here in the brisk November weather here. I should be inside, but I didn't feel like moving a whole bunch of cars. I still got shorts on, so I am braving all elements. But I'm excited to bring you another beautiful low mileage Panther this week. This is a 2010 Mercury Grand Marquis LS Ultimate with just 54,000 miles in my favorite color. I'm going to do a full walk around here in this video, tell you all about this Mercury Grand Marquis, show you inside, outside. We'll take it for a test drive up the highway, tell you all about all the details right here in this video. Let's get into it. You want to be that? And here she is, a beautiful 2010 Mercury Grand Marquis. This is the LS Ultimate package. This is the second to last year that these cars were built, and from what I understand, in 2011, for the last year, there was only like a couple hundred built. So 2010 was kind of like the last big year for the Grand Marquis. This is a beautiful LS Ultimate, which is the top trim spec. I mean, they were basically all kind of LSs at this point. Earlier in the years, like 03, 04, 05, you know, if you got an LS Ultimate, you were getting the higher trimmed Grand Marquis. But at this point, they were all kind of like this. They were just cookie cutting, stamping, cutting these things out to push them out the line. They were basically all similarly spec'd out. I mean, you could have got them with a wood wheel. I think you could have got them with chrome wheels, stuff like that. But for the most part, I think they're all pretty similar. You couldn't really get like a super base GS, you know, with like hubcaps or anything like that, or no keyless entry. Anyways, but this is a 2010 LS Ultimate, 54,000 miles on this car. It is in my favorite color, which is the dark Torondor red. It's like a dark burgundy over like a light camel leather interior. Very pretty color. I love burgundy. Anything burgundy, I love burgundy. That's why most of my specialty motor cars fleet is in burgundy. My truck, my Escalade, my other Escalade now, and something else. Do I have? I don't even know. Anyways, I've had this car for a little bit of time. Been doing some work to this car, getting it ready for sale. And I'm excited to have it ready and done now. Now, this is a really nice car, low mileage car, but it's not perfect. And it's not like, you know, this wasn't, I don't think, Grandma's prized possession. I think it was her prized car, but I don't think Grandma was very good at taking care, because it's got a few dings and scratches, some abrasions I'm going to show you here in the video. But for the most part, the car is in really nice shape. The car spent time in Florida. The car spent time in New York. It was kind of in both places. I want to say snowbirds, more than likely. But, you know, they did their best to take care of it. But we'll go through it. I got my pointer. I'm going to show you some, you know, up close and personal things with this car. But overall, nicely equipped. Fog lights, big 17-inch wheels. I don't know where this wind came from. I'm hoping my microphone is helping me kind of kill that wind noise off. Heated leather seats, dual power. This one even has the air ride suspension. So this is borderline town car territory on this Grand Marquis LS Ultimate. So without further ado, I'll let the pointer finger out and we'll go around this car, and I'm going to point out as much as I can see, and if I miss anything, it's minor, because, you know, all the stuff that I'm going to point out, there's like some chips you can see in the hood here. Another little guy there. You know, a few minor things here and there. There's some bug marks on the front header panel that have been etched in there. You know, little bug marks on the mirrors. Just stuff like that. When I say careless, like, you know, someone would normally clean this off relatively, you know, quickly so it doesn't etch into the paint. And this wasn't. And you can see it's etched into the caps of the mirrors. Just little stuff like that. I mean, nothing too crazy. There's some careless things, like this scratch you can see here in the fender. But overall, not banged up, not smashed up or anything like that. Headlights, corner lights are in nice shape. I'm going to have to assume that what I was originally going to say was this car must not have been garaged. But then I look at the headlights and I say, well, those headlights are in really good shape. It had to have been garage at some point. But sometimes it says it hasn't been garage. So I don't know. This car might have like lived in a garage up north, and then when they had it in Florida, didn't live in a garage, or vice versa. Jeez, where is this wind coming from? So I really don't know, but I'm going to let you be the judge in all of that. Anyways, we'll start over here on this fender. And like I already showed you, this scratch here. Got a little bit of a chip right on the edge there. You can see LS Ultimate, well, Ultimate Edition, but LS on the back. Body side moldings on this side are in great shape. You have 4 brand new Travel Star white walls on these nice 17-inch alloys, but you can see here a little bit of a divot right there on the edge of the wheel. Did just do all new brakes all the way around on this car. I already pointed out some light bug marks etched into the mirror cap there. Look at how beautiful the paint is. I love the color of these cars. These dark, I'm pretty sure I'm saying it right, dark Torrendor red metallic. All throughout this side is in pretty good shape. Come up on the roof. A couple little chips here. You can see, if we can focus, chip. You know, little bit of a weird kind of denty impression right there. And there are, if you really get up close, you can see another spot there. There are some really faint scratches, like there's a very light one there. I think there was a couple more, like there's one very light one. I mean, I'm trying to reflect it off the building. I think I might be picking this one apart a little too much, but I can't even see it in the picture. There's some very, very light scratching on the roof. Come around the corner here. This, I think, is just, a piece of dust. Come down the corner. You can see a light scratch right there. One of the reasons I wanted to do this car outside is because I didn't really want to miss any marks. You can see a few little light scratches right there. A little chip there. It's all little things, like I said, nothing crazy. Another new Travel Star white wall. Nice alloy on this side. Back glass looks good. Come down the corner. I don't know how I missed all this dust here. Nice job, Anthony. Wow, how did I miss that? I feel like I wiped this car down for 3 days. A little bit of a scratch there. And then some, road kick up on this bottom part that is kind of just etched into the paint, little chips and stuff. Some bubbling on the chrome there. Deck lid shows well. Again, it's got a beautiful shine to it, but if you really get up on it, like you can see a little scratch there. Little guy right there. Little mark right there. Excuse me. It's all little kind of superficial things, but little mark there. And you can see it's got a nice shine to it. Back here. A little bit of peeling on this chrome bumper strip. Scuff there. A little stress mark there. No, on one of the reverse lights you can see, it's weird. The face of the reverse light is perfect. This has got a stress crack. And if you touch it, you can't even feel the crack. So it's like something must have just stressed that. Just to allow that to happen. You get a scuff on the corner here. Again, just like the other side, you got some kick up that is like, I don't know, just seems to be permanently etched into the paint. Light scrape right there. Just light scratches. Little guy right there. One there. One there. See this little scratch, a little chip. Another little chip right there. Now this side, let's see, a few little marks on the dog leg there. Another nice Travel Star white wall, nice alloy wheel. Does have a ding right there in the quarter, you can see it. I don't know what happened, maybe this side faced the sun when it wasn't garage, because these three body side moldings are pretty, I would say, baked. I don't know. You can see the discoloration in the chrome. You can see the discoloration in the paint. Wow, it's windy. This wind is unbelievable. But yeah, you can just see kind of like the discoloration in those moldings there. I don't know. Only other thing I can think of is this side saw the sun and the other side didn't see the sun, which caused that to happen like that. You can see a light scratch right on that edge there. A couple little minor chips on the door edge. Little chip down there and here. Same thing on this mirror cap. You can see kind of etching in the paint there from bugs. LS Ultimate. And I don't know what's going on here. You can see beautiful paint on the fender. I don't know if this fender had been painted or blended at one time. You can see, or maybe this is from the sun actually, now that I'm thinking about it. The sun just starting to maybe dry out that clear coat right there. Because it looks like original paint. I don't see signs of paint work. But I don't know what that is. Looks like someone touched it up with black touch-up paint. Another Travel Star white wall, 17-inch wheel. Come around the front here. Again, just little marks of bug marks on the header. Chrome is nice on the grill. A couple little minor chips. Bumper cover. Showed you those. A few little random guys. Not horrible. I'm pointing out a lot of little things, but I like transparency. Like stuff like this. Like you can see a crack here in this cowling, but the wiper arms are not all bleached out. So, you'd think like if it was outside, the wiper arms would be bleached out, this would all be bleached out, but I don't know, how does that even happen? Little crack there. Anyways, that is the outside. Oh, missed one. A little right there. That is the outside of the 2010 Grand Marquis. I feel like I beat the hell out of this car, and maybe I did. Forgive me if I did, but you know what? It's got its fair shares of just little imperfections throughout. But for a 50,000 mile car, 2010, if someone who's in the market to buy one of these, who is going to drive it and just drive the wheels off it, they're not even going to care about this stuff. Or someone who doesn't have a garage, again, it's just going to drive the wheels off this thing. It's a fantastic car for that. But you know me, and you know how thorough I like to be, so I'll let you be the judge. All right, now let's get on to the inside of this car. All right, let's get inside, well, at least kind of inside the car, where I won't freeze my butt off. I'll let some of the heat come on out. See inside the door jambs here, nice and clean. throughout. Take a look down the bottom here. Actually, it looks like there's a little bit of light surface rust on the bottom edge of that door. I hadn't noticed that before. Inside the jams here. All the gaskets are in nice shape. Carpet is nice. Leather is really nice in this car. Super nice. Kind of like a light camel leather interior. Side airbags. Leather wrapped wheel. Automatic headlights. Your buttons for the traction and the adjustable foot pedals. All your power windows, heated driver's seat, heated passenger, and dual power. It is missing that little cap right there. I believe I had found one. I found one at the junkyard, and I took it with me, but I think the little tabs are broken. But I'm going to try to get it on there if I can use some type of adhesive or something to cover that, because the little clips are broken off, and I found it inside of a car at the yard. But that's the only little plug that's missing. Whew. All little strikers are there. Now let's get down and take a look at the bottom of this door. Yeah, a little bit of minor corrosion. You can see it kind of just starting to creep through there. Inside the jam here. Seat back pockets are all nice and tight. Carpeting is really nice. Back seat shows very well. Rear headliner. Front headliner. The leather is nice in this car. I don't know, so like that tells me, like, you know, how can the leather be this nice if it wasn't garage? I don't know. This car was traded in at a new car dealer, so I really don't know the back history of this one. I don't know. Where do we start here? Door jams. Come down here. That is not rust. That's like dirt or something built up on there. Let's take a look. This one looks good. No corrosion on that one. Oh, I'm getting too old for this. Back seat, again, looks good. Center flip down armrest. Rear carpet. Nice shape. Seat backs. Nice and clean. Door panel back here. Looks like it's got a little bit of a stain right there. Get down, take a look inside the jam here. This one looks good. Again, dual heated, dual power. I don't think these don't come with memory seats. But those heated seats are quite nice this time of year. I do say so myself. A little bit of a wear spot. Kind of right there on the side. Dash is in great shape. All the wood. Getting the controls in just a minute. Passenger seat looks great. Again, nice, soft, supple leather in this one. But then you look at something like this and you say, wow, that's faded. How can that be faded and that one not be faded? I don't know. Armrest's good. Get the USBs. Those are coming out for the aftermarket radio. I'll show you that in a minute. Nice carpeting. Even got the lumbar switches. Like, these things usually break off. Both of those are perfect. Alright, we're inside the Grand Marquis now, where it's much warmer. Show you what I got for keys. I have 2 remotes and 2 keys. Looks like this one was the key that was used. You can see some wear on the buttons, and little Mercury logo is missing. Where this one might have been the spare because this one has the logo. The buttons look better, but either way, both still work fine. Let's see what we got here. Can I zoom in? 54,254 miles. We do have the original books, the original punch key card, key code, all little ancillary books and stuff like that. Automatic climate control. I did just rebuild this climate control unit. Very common for little O-rings inside those to wear out and you get vacuum issues, so that has been addressed. You know me, I don't usually like aftermarket radios, but actually this one I do like because it's got Bluetooth, you can connect to USB. I even think you can do like Apple CarPlay, but it also has a backup camera, which is pretty cool. So I kind of like that. It's easy to use, you know, volume buttons, speaker, you can mute it. It's pretty easy, so I'm going to leave that in there. A nice leather wrapped wheel. You do have automatic headlights, pull out, and you get those fog lights to come on. Before we get too comfortable in here, let's pop the hood and the trunk, and we'll show you what we got going on. Look at how beautiful this color is. I love burgundies. Burgundy. Nice and tidy under here, inside this engine bay. Looks like maybe a newer replacement intake manifold. I do believe this car was pretty well cared for. I'll tell you what I did for service and stuff when we get inside the car. I did do a new battery. Alright, let's jump behind the car and show you the trunk. Pop that guy open. You can see inside the trunk, nice and tidy in here. We got the original spare. All 4 floor mats, all in good shape. A little bit of staining on the heel mark to be expected on the driver's side, but overall very nice. Air suspension shut-off switch inside the trunk here, nice and tidy. These Grand Marquis do not have a power pull down like the Lincolns do, and you can see here this is the rear backup camera just mounted right above the license plate. Perfect spot to really judge that backing up distance. All right, now let's do the thing that I've been looking forward to this whole time, because I am chilly. What's the outside temp? It's only 48, but the wind. Oh, that's why I do my videos inside this time of year. This was a tough one to do. But anyways, let's take this one for a spin. Tell you all about the mechanics of it, show you how it is up on the highway. I've put some miles on this car. I think I've had this car since July or August. Been a little too long for a Grand Marquis for me to have hanging around, but I don't know, it's just it's easy for things to get put on the back burner around here. Uh-oh. A little crunch 'em up going on over here. Jeez, I hope everybody's okay. Actually, I don't even see any cars. I see pictures, cameras. Oh, something. Jeez, what the heck is going on over there? I don't know. Camera crew. Anyways, we'll take it up on the highway. So as far as service work goes for this car, I had mentioned I did 4 new tires on this one. Pads, rotors all the way around. We did new rear airbags. Somebody had already replaced the pump, this air suspension pump, and I'm thinking that the pump probably burned out because the bags on this car were so dry rotted that, I mean, it would hold up, but the bags, I mean, the pump must have just kept coming on and on and on and on, and eventually burned itself out. Try the cruise control. Cruise is set at 70, and we are holding. So we did rear airbags, are not bags. We did the AC accumulator in this car, new wiper blades, did a fresh oil change. I told you I rebuilt the climate control module there. Very common on those automatic climate controls. These are vacuum operated, so they got little O-rings inside. And what would happen would be is if you're driving the car and you gave it just enough gas, it would lose vacuum just enough to switch the AC. Instead of coming out the vents, it would go out the defroster. Common on these Grand Marquis, it's like 5 cents worth of O-rings, and you got it fixed. Ooh, geez, that sun. Ooh, that sun. Blinding. Blinded by the light. So tires, brakes all the way around, rear air suspension, AC accumulator, oil change, wiper blades, AC module. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I can't really remember what it was. Oh, I think we replaced a fog light lens. I believe this was the car that we did that on. One of them was full of water, so we put a new fog light lens on it, or fog light assembly. But overall, really nice driving car. Drives beautifully, feels great. It's just a nice driver quality Grand Marquis. Like I said, this car spent time up north and it spent time down south. So I think at one of the locations it wasn't garaged, and that must be why like those moldings are kind of, I don't know, like faded or something, because this side they're perfect. I'm not sure if you can even get those, but I'm not going to go crazy on this one because it has a few other blemishes throughout the car. So this one is going to be offered just as you see it, a 54,000 mile car. 978-930-1004 is my number. If you have any questions, you can give me a call. Specialty Motor Cars NH on Instagram, Specialty Motor Cars on Facebook as well for all the sneak peeks. I think from here on out you might see me in my shop unless I get a perfect day to do pitches, because this was tough with the wind. I don't like fall with this winter sun. But you know what? And the end of the year is near. And once we get through the end of December, the days will be getting longer. So once that happens, well, hopefully, what is going on here? People are just changing lanes all over the place. They're all over the place. I don't like when people do that. Anyways, give me a call, 978-930-1004 if you have any questions. My name is Anthony. And before I forget, the price on this car is going to be $12,995. Again, any questions, give me a call, 978-930-1004. Thanks, everybody, for watching. And I think I'll get another car out before Thanksgiving, but if not, I'll let this be my happy Thanksgiving to y'all. But I'm pretty sure I'll get another car ready to go before Thanksgiving. Thanks, everybody, for watching, and we'll talk to you on the next one.